Hey friends, welcome back to another video. We're at $109.49. We got the extra money through C dollars. We did the end of year flip out, and we actually got $32 from it. We've been running so well from 2NL. We're going to try and take a jump. The plan is we're going to take a stab at 5NL. And if we drop below $80 buy-in or bankroll, then we'll fall back down. But if not, we'll just continue to grind until probably $200. Probably 250, maybe $300. We'll go from there. We'll work it out. So we'll probably try and work out to about $300 or something like that. 250 maybe. We'll try and see how we go. Anyway, easy fold. We'll try and continue to play similar to what we were doing, because what we were doing was actually working. Not going to 3-bet. We're not going to get too fancy. We just need to try and keep the game plan that we've been going. Seems to be working so far. So, funny enough, we've been playing pretty well, and I actually did check PokerCraft, which is like it checks the history of your hands. And it just says we're running bad. So funny enough, we're actually running bad. I'm going to bet here we've got a gut shot plus we've got a flush draw. If he does raise us, we're just going to happy to actually bet there as well. Board pairs up, but he got the fold anyway. But we ended up getting the flush there. It was probably the worst flush card to get though. But anyway, go from there. Pocket Jacks, definitely going to be raising. If he 4-bets us, we'll be in a bit of a spot. We'll have to reassess what he wants to do. I mean, what we want to do. Because sometimes you can 4-bet them and bet. And then sometimes what they'll do is they'll put you on an ace king. They could be chasing or happy with a lower bottom pair as well, or a medium pair. We could have him dominated with pocket 10s, pocket 9s. So we could definitely play it quite aggressively. And then hopefully you didn't get a set and you could get like hands. And that's what should really excite you in poker as well. It's not those aces or kings. It's when you got pocket 10s, pocket jacks, and then you beat people, like you get a full, you win a whole stack against pocket 9s, pocket aces. Just those close marginal hands, they're the difference to a really good, healthy win rate. So they're the hands that really excite me. Is when I have like pocket 10s and I stack, and someone stacks me, has a pocket 9. So, but anyway, got king 5 here. This is a hand we could actually light 3-bet, but I get the fold because the cutoff didn't actually bet there. All right, got ace queen. Gonna open up there. Should be pretty good, hopefully. But yeah, I was very excited to see the $32. We're going to go for the steal. I was really happy to see the C dollars, the 32. Alright, going to continue the pressure. We've got an open ender. Also, if we hit a 5, we also want to put as much money in the pot as possible, especially when we hit a straight. Alright, opening 2s. Alright, slowly grinding our way through. And this way too, hopefully, because we're going up, the buy-ins, you get 5NL now. So hopefully we can start accumulating more points, and hopefully we can get to 10NL pretty quickly as well. So I don't know how quick we're to go. Going to continue the pressure. We can represent an ace king. Going to fold ace 7 there. If he's got hands like queens and jacks, maybe he folds. I'm going to get a half bet here. We actually do have a flush draw as well. So even if he has a strong ace, we do have something really good there. And if he's got a hand like kings and jacks, he's going to fold to a lot of turn bets there. So a lot of better hands will fold that hand. And when he does call, if we hit the flush, then we're definitely going to put some more money in. And if he's got like a 2-pair like ace queen, it's going to be hard for him to let go unless there was another, say, heart on the board. So that was actually a nice hand. And it's just those little marginal hands, like your pocket 10s. What do you really do in those scenarios is really what helps. Okay, so we've got a backdoor flush. We've hit a pair. We're going to bet again here. We've got position. He's checked to us. Going to continue the heat here. Going to bet again. Do have a lot of outs. If he does raise us, it's going to be pretty harsh for us. All right, so I got 2 pair, and I'm just going to continue betting here. It's not the exact best hand, but if he's got like an ace queen, he's definitely going to be calling us. And if he's got pocket aces as well, I'm sure he's going to be calling. If he does raise us here, it's going to put us in a bit of a bind. But I think if he had a strong queen, or he's got pocket kings, pocket aces. If he does raise us, okay, so he gets some value out of it though because he called the turn. He could also be chasing the flush draw as well. I'm going to fold king queen. We are out of position. It is a marginal hand, especially against under the gun. We don't want to get too reckless. Just going to call behind with 6s. Probably should have 3-betted because when we do hit and let's say an ace board comes out, it's definitely going to help us stack off. Okay, I'm going to throw a bet in. He checked behind. Looks pretty weak. Ace 10. Not going to 3-bet against the under the gun, especially when, let's just say, someone in a later position can just 4-bet us. And we've only got ace 10 offsuit. We'll be dominated a lot of times to those bets. And if someone calls behind, you know, it's not going to play well multi-way pot as well. So either way, I mean, it's going to be one of those hands where if we 3-bet, we want everyone else to fold and him to call, and we've got position. But yeah, it's just going to be pretty tough to... Just a pretty tough hand to play, especially from melee position to middle position. So that's the reason why we weren't opening up the pot. Okay, I'm going to bet here. He could easily have overcards here. He could have king, queen, king, jack. Might actually fold there. I don't think he'd fold an ace there, being to the wheel. He could potentially be drawing to the wheel. Anyway, a good start so far with 5NL. So the main thing is we don't adjust to, because 2NL and 5NL, the only difference is pretty much is the money. It's just that the players are just as bad, supposedly. So. And it used to be, when I used to play back in the day, back in PokerStars, the big jump was 20, I think it was 25 NL or 20 NL. That was when the big jump with skill levels increased. Like 10 NL was still pretty soft. He's all in. We're calling this. We can't fold. And if he had aces or kings, so be it. We're still not out of the woods. He could easily hit a king or a queen. It's just a flip, and you know, nothing but a jack would help us there, but unfortunately didn't get there. But we made the profitable call. It was just a flip in the end. It was just a heads up. Probably in that scenario, you'd probably rather see 1 overcard, not king queen. You'd rather see like ace 10, because then you're only up against the ace. All right, so I'm gonna fold this one. Same scenario again. If we raise there or just call, and then someone comes over the top, then looks like we'll have to let go as well. And even if they both call, I mean, it's going to be a multi-way pot, and it's not going to hold up too well. So that's the reason why I fold there. It's not like an easy fold. Oh, it probably is, because it doesn't handle multi-way pots very well. Alright, I'm going to let go there. Don't want to play fit and fold post-flop, so we make a fold. Do close the position down here, but I'm going to let it go. Okay, we get a 3-bet here. Pocket 10s again in the same position as last time against cutoff. And we're going to represent the ace like we have ace king. And then if he does call, he might have an ace, and then hopefully, okay, he raises us. Probably going to let go. 10 comes on the river. That's unfortunate, but knowing what our opponent was doing, we could have probably called one more, but am I being biased because there was a 10 on the river? Probably. And if we do call, he might be betting on the turn, unless he is blushing. So if he was drawing to the flush, we could probably definitely call there. But if he's raising us, maybe he's already hit a set, and maybe has. I don't think he's got a set of aces. But if he had a lower set, it would be set over set by the end of that. So, and he could have also been drawing, and then also had, I think it was an ace. I don't think ace was the same pair as the drawing hand. But anyway, okay. So we've got a straight flush draw. Like, if we hit the 4 of clubs, we've got a straight flush draw. A straight flush, sorry. That would be huge. Alright, I'm definitely going to be putting pressure on here. If a 4 of clubs comes out, he could have ace king of clubs, and we're just stacking off. If he checks to us, we're just checking behind. If he's got 2 overcards, he's not going to call a bet, so we're only getting called by better. Okay, so he hit a set. Not much you can do there. A 6 of clubs would have been an awesome card, especially with a straight flush. Because that does beat... that actually does beat a full house, a straight flush. So we're definitely stacking off there. So I think we saved money there by checking behind. It's unfortunate though that we didn't hit our card. We didn't pay overs to get to the river. So our opponent was allowing us to to beat us. Alright, got a 3-bet here, 3-bet light against the cutoff. It's a good position to 3-bet light. If he calls behind, hopefully get a nice flop. If he doesn't have an ace or a king, we're definitely getting a lot of folds here. Got a lot of fold equity. If he does call and he's got like an ace or a king, and we hit an 8, and then we get a free card, which is even better. Okay, now we got trips. So if he's got a strong ace, he's going to throw a bet in here. We could probably bet here as well. I'm going to bet 87 cents, hopefully get a call. If he's got an ace or a king, he's calling. Yeah, there we go. We could possibly have bet a little bit more. Because I think it was a hand that it was more likely to hit him since he made the call. This flop he'll miss a lot of the time, so we can just bet here. We could still have the best hand here, so we can bet again for value. A lot of people will think, oh, we've missed the hand, there's no pair. But you got to remember, if he's got king high, we're actually betting for value. So we're not actually running a bluff there. We're actually betting for value and actually charging him to beat us while he's drawing. Okay, another hand. This is another flop where it could easily miss our opponent, so we just bet it and use position. Okay, I'm going to check behind. We've got a free card and we've got an open end now. Hit a pair. Hopefully he checks and then we just check behind. But if he does bet, I think we're beat. I think we got him on the river. He's probably got like 2 overcards. Okay, so he's had 1 overcard. He was blushing as well. I guess we could have bet on the turn because we had a lot of draws. And we probably lost a little bit of value there. And he would have called, definitely would have called with that hand. Alright, I'm going to 3-bet here with 10s. Hopefully he just calls behind. If he raises us, we probably easily get out of the hands as well. But now we've got position on him. Okay, so he just checked behind. He just called. We can definitely bet here. And he's going to let go of a lot of hands if he misses. So a lot of people will just miss. Play fit and fold, and let's just accumulate money. So there's no pocket of 10s making money for us. All right, ace king offsuit, unfortunately, gets all folds. All right, we got ace king offsuit again. Don't be scared of ace king. It's definitely a winnable hand. Everyone remembers when it doesn't go well for us. But these hands, are really good. We've got a bet here because we got the ace of clubs, backdoor flush draw. So then if another club comes out, we can bet again and continue the heat. And just play it like aces or kings. They don't know that we don't have a pair. But we can play it like we do because we had the backdoor flush draw. And then sometimes people don't trust you and then they call you on the turn and then you hit your flush on the river. And then they try and run you over, but they get the nasty surprise of you having the better hand, obviously. Trying to go for a steal with king 2. Remember, everyone, a lot of people like to fold. All right, going to bet this one. We're out of position here. Just running the bluff of if he's playing fit and fold. Unfortunately, we don't have position here, so let's just cancel it here. I don't think betting again. I mean, if an ace or a king comes out, we could definitely bet here. But because he's checked behind us, queen and a 10 could definitely be in his range as well. Very strange that he's just checked behind. So he might not actually have anything. Might have a small pocket pair. He's got a, yeah, I reckon a small pocket pair. Okay, he's hit the 10. So he's never probably going to fold there to a bet. We're just going to value ourselves to our opponent. And it's just not something you want to do. Okay, you're going to play it like the king. Like we've got a king. And then hopefully if he calls, we hit the 4 on the turn. And then we continue to throw money in. But no, okay. So pocket 4's definitely winning there. Congratulations, you completed day 2 and received chips. So there's another flip out for January 13th. That's really good. That's really nice to know. 7-6, got the money through there. Just a little wins with the bad hands. Just remember, little bad hands. You're happy with small pots. Okay, we're betting this one. Good open ender. Got a 3-bet with king queen offsuit. Nice little steal there. Out of position, so we don't mind winning the pot early there. You're just avoiding bad decisions. Like, you're just avoiding those tough decisions. If you put yourself in a tough decision, like a tough decision in a hand, it means you've probably played the hand wrong. Alright, so just playing like the ace. Not going to slow down there at all. Jack comes out on the turn if he calls this. We're laughing. Got position as well. We're going to continue here. A lot of the times, our opponent will fold to the turn bets and actually trust us. Now we've actually got a flush draw as well. You can also get the free card as well, but I think we get a lot of folds here with kings and queens. And even if he doesn't fold, diamond comes out and we can still have the best hands as well. Alright, king queen up against under the gun. Definitely folding there. Because we'll be dominated there a lot of the times with like ace king, ace queen, those type of hands. Okay, get a 3-bet there. Usually when you see the emote of the chips, really means they got a mediocre marginal hand. We've been a nice flop. Alright, so we've got ace jack suited. Queen 10 is definitely not an open from under the gun. We can call behind here. Okay, we've got spades. 1 spade, we've got backdoor flush draw. If he bets like at 80, I could probably argue to fold here. So check behind, get the free card. Also, we could bet here because this might actually miss him. He's actually showing weakness. So we're using our position here. So you might see a lot of folds. And if he does call, hopefully another spade comes out. Alright, so just using position there. Hit the jack on the turn. Maybe had a queen, but we'll see. Like, I don't think he'd ever get to the queen anyway. We're always betting that turn, especially with a flush draw. Alright, so far so good. Looks like we're early in the day on the poker side as well because we're at my prize as $1 C. We don't really grind enough per every day to get much of the daily bonus. We have in the past, but I'd rather not have to lean on the C dollars to actually go up in the bankroll. And we've been playing quite well. We've actually been accumulating money without the C dollars. We can go for a steal with 9-2. If he calls, we're in trouble. I mean, if he raises us, we just get out the way. That's fine. I'm going to bet this. He might let go. We do have a few cards here. Can continue the bet here. We do have a club. We've got a 2. Just continue betting here. Unless he's got like 2 clubs, we should be pretty good here. Get him on the river. Nice. And that's the reason why you run the bet as well. It's pretty sick, but it is what it is. The only hand we were worried about was like overcards that were suited. Alright, it's going to call behind with 8s. We do get 3 betted. Was probably a dangerous call since we didn't know what Bedlam was going to do there. Alright, and we just get out. We'll just set mining there. If we hit the 8, then, you know, we're stacking off, especially with the ace and the king on the board. If it was ace, king, 8, it's definitely going to be pretty good for us, unless, of course, they've got a higher set. Alright, pocket 2s. I get 3 bet here with king 9 suited. 3 bet with pocket 2s as well. Continue the pressure. We're definitely calling. We're not folding here at all. Just call behind. Could be checking. Goes all in. He denies us of our equity. I'm going to fold. End up being a good fold there. Oh, 5-4. Okay. We had him dominated, but we didn't know that. 50 cents. Going to call one more. I'm going to call behind. Not dominated. Continue the betting with ace 8. Hit the flush. If he raises us and we shove it in, we got the nuts. It's a nice hand there. Seven 4, 8 6 offsuits going out the door. Bit of a fold with ace jack, just because we get out of position there. That's a very tight fold though, but he's using under the gun. Normal people do bet open up quite tight from under the gun. Probably could argue to call there, but we're not going to do that. We're gonna try and keep within our set of rules. We just don't want to put ourselves at risk of giving anyone else chips. So we'd lose a small pot because if he's got ace king and we've hit the ace, both hit the ace, I don't want to stack off. I don't want to see us to get. We just don't want to get hit hard with the bankroll anyway, especially when when we're trying out the 5NL as well. We're not playing scared. It's just that we're going to be playing out of position with a marginal type hand. Yes, it's strong, but in position you actually you can play for a lot cheaper. You can decide you have better pot control in position opposed to out of position. All right, 3 betting here. We're out of position, so we can play a little bit more aggressive. If he 4 bets, we're probably folding, being out of position. But it's only 50 cents. I'm going to call. If we hit the 6, we could definitely get a lot of money in. It's cheap enough. I'm going to call one more. hopefully get the diamond. Very strange. I'm just going to check behind. I think he's going pretty well here. Okay, so win the hand. Beautiful. But the reason why we had a 6 of diamonds, so we're chasing. But we also had a pocket pair. It was very weird how he played the hand, so I had a feeling I did sense weakness. Alright, we've hit the 3. Let's get a bet here. Not a great hand. 5-3 actually wins. So this is the type of hands that will excite you. Just those little wins with these marginal hands. Definitely the hands to excite you. Alright, King 8 offsuit. I remember when I first started playing poker, I thought King 8 offsuit was a great hand. I mean, in late position, it's not too bad. And then it always, when people ask what's a good hand, usually the answer is it depends. Sometimes, like Ace Queen is a really good hand, but it depends because sometimes you need a 9-ring table, and then Ace Queen will be the second best starting hand on the table. Because you got to remember, more people on the table, the average hand strength has to be higher. We're going to call here. We've got position. Okay, good. Hit the straight. Hopefully this guy. Actually, I'm just going to check here and see what he does. I'm going to bet. Hopefully he's going to call, but he doesn't have diamonds. Alright, so he's probably got Ace King. He's going to fold 9-7. Probably could have argued the call there, but like I said, out of position with marginal hands. Unless you've got a solid read on an opponent. But we probably could have clicked on his stats, but being at 5-L for the first time for a long time, we're not probably going to have much of a read on anyone. So you could probably safely say we just get out of the way. Not that we're scared, just that we're trying to play solid poker, that's all. Alright, hit top pair. Gotta bet it because there's a flush draw. It's also pretty juicy. They could have a lot of straight draws here as well. Pocket jacks gets folded to as well. Gonna continue betting here. He could have a lot of overcards. Get a bet again. Hopefully he checks to us on the river. We just check behind. And then we've made our value from all the drawish hands that he's got that he's missed. Alright, Ace Queen offsuit. Beautiful. Alright, opening up, Ace 3 suited. Alright, got a bet here because we've got spade. The Ace of Spades. It's a multi-way pot, but we've got position now. Just going to nicely check behind. This is the reason why you play in position. We'll just check behind. You could have 2 overcards. We could start the best hand. You could have a small pocket pair. Check behind here. King high. Probably isn't calling to a bet, so just check behind. Alright, so he's hit a 6. But I don't think he's going to be folding there. It's just a bad board for ace, for an ace queen, ace king type hand. So even pocket pairs, sometimes when the board pairs up as well, people are less likely to fold, knowing that there's less chance that your opponents are going to hit. Definitely going to be raising here with 6-4. Got to open ender, flush draw. Definitely going to put money in there. Pocket threes, got to let go. Would have got there on the river. Would have rather see the straight. Go for steal. Okay, going in for a bet. And then we hit 1 pair. Go to represent the king as well. Go for steal with 5-2 offsuit. Hopefully he calls, then we hit another 8. Check behind. I think he's got a king here. Okay, he's hit the 9. That's unfortunate. We have hit. We're going to call. Bets again. We do it for flush draw. I could probably bet here ace high maybe calls. I don't remember this name actually. I'm going to fold. Did bet into us. All right, got a straight draw here. We need the 8. All right, get a 3 bet here. Get king 2 suited. Check behind. I don't think. Get about this hand. Okay, just going for a steal with 9 off. 9 for off. Beautiful king 2 suited. Go for the steal face 8-6. Definitely a scary board if he's got jacks or 10s or 9s. Right, go for the steal, nice. I get a call behind. Backdoor flush draw. Going to check raise. Because you've got an open ender here. Gonna bet here. Hopefully finds a fold. He's got like ace queen. We have no showdown value here. We're just running a bluff. Hopefully he folds. Looks like maybe we've got the 4. Alright, so we get the fold. If he's got like ace queen, ace jack, he does beat us. But it's very hard for him to call. Probably clicking too fast there. We're actually, it's a tell. If you check too fast, it means you've really got nothing. A lot of the times, not all the time. Some people do have. Some people click really fast because it's cash and run or Russian cash. But all right, got pocket 2s. Ace queen offsuit. Definitely 3 betting. The 3 betting is sharp because we're in position here. Out of position, we'll raise more. In position, probably raise less. 3 betting here, king 9 offsuit. Just isolating against the cutoff. Just these little small wins. Get a 3 bet here because we're out of position. And then if we hit the 2, hopefully, the 2 comes out and the ace comes out, and then we actually stack off. If he doesn't have a pocket pair, he could be folding this as well. Alright, so pocket 2s with the win. All these little wins with these little hands. This is what you want. Eight 6 is going. Queen 5, definitely opening up. You pretty much open up everything. Alright, we've got a flush draw, definitely betting here. We have no showdown value unless we hit the spade. So happy to get the folds. Three 2 is going. Opening up with 10s. Definitely continuing on. Probably have 2 streets in us to bet there. Nice. So at the moment, we're not winning big hands, We're just accumulating small hands which add up over time. It's definitely fine. It's under the gun. We're folding there. King, queen. Nice. 9-7 suited. Unless we didn't 3-bet 6-5 offsuit. So we're picking our spots. Definitely betting this because our opponent could easily have overcards. Just continue the bet. If he's got like ace king, ace queen, he's letting go, and we've got the better hand. Yeah, okay, get a check behind. If he's got 2 overcards, you should bet again. He's got 2 pair. Okay, so that's unfortunate. But we did have the sense to slow down. Check 9, got an open ender. Yeah, he was not letting go with the river bet. So it was good to just check behind. All right, pocket 8s. Definitely raising that for value. If he's got an ace, he's probably calling. Got an ace, he's probably 4-betting us, so we're to call behind. We do have a gut shot. All right, we're shoving. If he's got aces or kings, he's gone. But he's not totally gone because he could have the spade. 3-betting a6 suited. The only hand we were worried about there was king queen. Could play in a similar way. But that was our first decent hand for 5 vanilla. So congratulations, guys, if you made it this far. You saw a really nice hand. I'm going to let go here. Just because we're out of position. Backdoor flush draw, but just had a weird feeling about that hand. Just to get out of it. Go for a steal with queen 7 offsuit. Let go. We're not going to 4-bet there. We don't have any ace or king blockers there either. And then the question is too, do people 3-bet light? Obviously I do, but not everyone is. And a lot of people 3-bet for value. They never usually bluff in that scenario. Okay, go for the steal with queen 2. Got top pair, we're not going anywhere. If he hits a 9, he's calling. This is a blind battle. Happy to see the fold too. It is a terrible hand, so small pop. Gonna let go with 7-6. We don't want to raise there, just in case we get caught. Because if someone continues with a... So if we 4-bet there and they 5-bet or a jam or anything, we'll have to let go of the hand, and we're just donating money, and we're not a fundraiser. Let's get a check behind. If he's got a hand like King Jack, we're in front. Yeah, unfortunately, probably could have argued to bet the check on the turn. Probably bet on the turn. Makes more sense. But it was a small pot, so we don't need to really upset ourselves about that too much. But then if we did hit our card in the river, then it wasn't a small hand, and then we are leaving probably money on the table. Because we don't know that he's not hit. He might have hit, a pair on the table. We're out of position, but we're not going to be dominated with the diamonds, so we're going to call behind. It's a short stack, though. Probably going to fold. I'm just going to fold. It's pretty expensive for such a small bet. Although it looks like maybe he was trying to. He's either trying to entice us, or he's got a really weak hand saying, "Don't call us. We don't." He's scared. Queen Jack's gone. And seven's gone. Not playing King Queen under position, under the gun. Alright, definitely opening up sixes though. Definitely continuing the pressure here. Could have overcards. Could have a flush draw. Just continue on like nothing's happened. Just continue betting here. With hopefully he raises us and shoves over the top. If he's got quad fours, he can't do anything. If he got aces and kings, he could jam into us here. Definitely hit on the river here. Definitely going to throw a half pot in. Hopefully he does a call. And he's got a jack, but didn't. Interesting to see what this guy's got. If he shoves, we're calling. Spending a lot of time on this. He could still have set over set with his hand. Hopefully he's just... So he's talked himself into a call. Alright, ace jack suited. Got top pair. Not a great board, but we wanted to charge just in case he's flushing or, you know, chasing a flush or chasing straights. Alright, offsuit. Alright, gonna let go, not gonna full bet there. Hit 8. Definitely gonna bet here. We could have the best hand, plus he could be chasing for flushes. Could have a straight draw as well. So we're actually charging him to chase. So then he checks on the river because now he's missed everything. He's not going to call us, so we just strip behind. Hopefully he's got yeah, flush draw. There you go. Made our money. Could have fold sevens out of position there. Could probably argue to call there. Hopefully the other guy calls. If the other guy four bets, then we're getting a tough spot as well. Then go Queen 10 suited. Out of position. Like we're just trying to avoid these tough spots. And I know some of you are probably thinking, damn, you should be calling that. You do you, and you know we do what we're doing what we think works. So this is a spot. Small blind can be very tight. Usually, the average player should be raising tighter than opening up from under the gun. So I'm going to fold there because a full bet could work, but at the same time, he could be in the tightest end of his range. So we could be full betting there into his. We could be well dominated there. If we had a suited hand, much different. Ace jack offsuit's going. Holding that one. Small blind, just not going to be raising there a lot of the times. Sometimes we do raise there in position, like in that spot, because we do have a kicker. Don't have to do it all the time though. King 3 suit is gone. King 7 offsuit, hopefully get a fold. If not, he plays fit and fold on the flop. Raises us here. Could easily have us dominated with a king. And if we fall bet, if he's got ace king or hands that dominate us, he's not letting go. All right, ace queen offsuit. Ace queen offsuit. Let's go. All right, gonna definitely be raising with ace queen offsuit. Hopefully, yeah. So we've got position now, which is nice. Got one caller from the blinds. It's not the nicest flop, so we have to bet here. Okay, definitely. I don't know why he's showing there's a spades. Maybe he's got two spades in the hand. Then it does make sense. Just still accumulating those small little wins. Hopefully someone opens here, and then we just fold this hand. There we go. Just have these nice little, these easy decisions. All we're trying to do is just have easy decisions. Ace queen bets. We got a 3-bet. Try and isolate against this guy. If he just calls us, that's fine. He's a short stacker as well, so have to. How many hands do we have against him? Over 1,000. I'm going to call for another 50 cents. If we hit the ace, we're happy. Shoves all in. He probably has a pocket pair. Unfortunate we didn't hit the ace or a queen. He probably had jacks. Which, it was just a flip pre-flop. We gave ourselves the best chance to catch up there. Go for the steal with queen 3. Beautiful. Gonna fold. He's a short stacker. As you go up the buy-ins, there's going to be a lot more short stackers, which means that you got to find out that they're going to be trying to go all in when they're in the hands. So it's going to be high variance when you're playing against those players. We close the action down here. Definitely calling one. Probably didn't get the turn card though. No diamond. Gonna let go with the 5s. Especially with the ace and the queen on the board. It's pretty easy to let go of the 8s. Especially with no diamond. Ace king offsuit. Ace king suited, definitely raising there. Probably could argue to call, since we're never going to be totally dominated there. And then you allow weaker suited connectors in. King 8 offsuits going. All right, so I'm going to call this the session. Just so we've got a win under 5NL, just to calm the nerves down a bit. Anyway, let's see what we've got. No. Whoops. Okay, close this down. Let's see what we've got now. So now we've got 85, 35. So to give you an idea, we were at 77 before. So we've actually gone up a little bit. So we've gone up probably $8 there. So that was good. So yeah, we accumulated $8 for that one. So that's fine. Just over a buy-in. So just those little wins. We're just gonna keep grinding away. Hopefully we just accumulate, between $5 and $10 a day, and before you know it, we'll go up to 10NL. Try and make 10 to 20 a day, and then just keep doing that until we get all the way up, hopefully. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next video.